Hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft. This is Richard, and I am sitting in my backyard, and I am going to discuss a couple little plants I have over here to my left and an object I have to my right. So I will let you know today is Friday. Sunday is the 22nd. And is the official fall equinox, and I have several things planned for that. Of course, Sunday I am now going to a prison that is in the next county over, and I am working with the pagans that are incarcerated there. So I do that on Sundays now. They have the class they have the class set up for 8 o'clock in the morning, which is rough for me because mornings are not my thing. First class was last week. I got up at like 6 in the morning. I'm supposed to be at the prison by 7:30, and then class goes from 8 to 9:30. So I'm doing that. The first day was great. I loved it. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I very much enjoy being a volunteer and working with the pagans there in that community. So I do want to show you my sunflowers, and we're going to discuss that because fall, as I said, will be here in a couple days, and once it hits fall, I'm going to de-seed the sunflowers. So actually I should start over here. So that little bag of bird seed is where I obtained the sunflower seeds. I have this little bird feeder I got sitting out in the yard, and I always been liking to feed the birds and stuff. So what I did was I took a handful of the seed from there and just came over to this corner here, and that I'd already threw some dirt and just tossed it out there. I then put these 4x4 pieces down to kind of build a little barrier so that it would kind of protect them from the people who mow. I have taken pictures and done a little bit of videoing on the sunflowers when they grew and they were standing upright and were open and still had their leaves on them, or I'm sorry, their flowers. But here in a few days it is going to be fall, and it's going to be about time to get those seeds out of there. There's only a few more days until the fall equinox, as I said, and I would like to collect those seeds up, and I'm going to wait until it's actually fall, which is only a couple more days, and then I will remove those seeds. I will lay them out to dry. Most of them I will put into a jar and keep on my apothecary shelves, but I will eat a couple of them. I've already tasted one. I just pulled it off of the plant, opened it up, and nibbled on it. I have never had a absolutely fresh sunflower seed before. It wasn't dried. It just, I pulled it right out of the plant, opened it up, and ate it. So it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I liked it. It was only one of them. It was kind of difficult to judge the taste of it, since one, I'd never had absolutely fresh sunflower seed before, and 2, it was just one. It wasn't like it was a handful of them. So I am going to dry my own sunflower seeds this year from plants that grew in my own yard that I planted, and like I said, most of them will be sitting in my apothecary jar for other uses or just to snack on when I feel like it. So until then, until I get ready to actually extract the seeds, which I will show you on a video, which will be this video actually. I'll just hold this back until I get around to doing those seeds, and we'll just add it to this. Alrighty, so let's get this video completely finished, and let me angle it down towards the sunflowers, and we'll get those seeds out of there. Alright, we will begin with this little guy. My goodness, yes. Ooh. Let's gather up. And there we go, look at all those seeds. Fantastic. So this will get put in my apothecary, and now we will begin to remove the seeds. Alright, so I have this this one down. Let's see here. There we go. This one. And we got one more. That one didn't quite grow so well. And the last one. I'm going to let these dry out for a little while, and the seeds should just pop right on out. Alright, so let's finish up this sunflower video real quick. I've had them hanging in the sanctuary for several days now, and they are at the right time to get the sunflowers out of them. So I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of right now. There we go. So I moved over to the table, so that I can work on these without trying to do it upside down, so to speak. So all this came from a small handful of bird seed that had a few sunflower seeds in it. I don't know how many sunflower seeds were in that particular batch of handful that I tossed out there, but I wouldn't imagine no more than 3 or 4 seeds. So I could guess 3, considering that only 3 sunflowers came up, but it could have been more that just didn't germinate. I'm going to separate these out just a bit, trying to get them out without completely destroying the coolness of the sunflower. Alright, looks like we're close. Alright. Maybe one right here. There we go. And then there we go. So I'm going to continue. There's something sticky on those things. I got something sticky on my hands from them. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hang this back up because I'm not going to get rid of this. I'm going to keep these flower parts. But here are a handful of seeds that grew from my own personal sunflowers. So I'll do that with the other 2 and I'll get right back with you. And this is how it turns out after, I'd say, 3 or 4 seeds planted. I got this many. So the outcome of three seeds or so is pretty decent. So there we go. So I'm just going to let them sit around for a few days and dry. I'm not going to put them in the oven or in the air fryer dehydrator. I'm just going to let them sit out here like this and just take their time and dry naturally. And when that occurs, I'll eat some of them and I'll store some of them in my apothecary.